Hi, I'm Deanndria and welcome to my channel. So today's routine is a 15-minute Pilates-based standing routine where we're going to try to incorporate a little bit of everything in this quick workout. All you need is you and the mat. And so with that, let's go ahead and get started. Hi, welcome. So today it's just you and the mat, all right, for this standing routine. And please remember to show up for where you are today. Do what you can. If you feel like you need some assistance with balancing, since we are standing up the whole time, maybe stand next to a counter, a chair, a wall, something you can hold on to lightly, all right? But it's meant to be challenging and, do what you can, all right? So let's start out with our feet hips distance apart. And just feel your feet directly underneath your hips, actually. And let's go ahead and do a little march. So arms stretched out long by your side, draw your abdominals in and up, and just lift one leg. Good. So all we're doing right now is picking up the leg and feeling this connection from the abdominals helping to support you, right? So as you lift the leg in space, you lift the abdominals up. So we're keeping upright posture, top of the head to the ceiling. Use that exhale to lift the leg. Good. And try to avoid too much rocking side to side. That's part of the challenge too, is keeping that stability. 4 more here. 3, 2, and 1. All right, ground down through your feet. And from here, lift up to the balls of your feet and then press your heels into the mat. Good. So roll up, press down. A little bit of footwork here. Incredibly important to work those feet and ankles, leading up all the way up through the hips. All right, last 4. Think of it like a bridge through your foot, rolling up and down. 2, and 1. Now ground down through the feet. We're still hips distance apart. Send your hips back through a squat. Gonna add in the arms here. Take a look. Can you still see all 10 of your toes, hopefully? Then straighten your legs. Then go back up to that balance we did before. Balls of the feet, heels down. So you notice I'm not moving very quickly here. I want you to take your time and really think about your alignment as you go through the motions. Sit back, up, balls of the feet, down, good. Sit it back, arms forward. And we keep our chest lifted the whole time, even as you go back to that squat. Good. 3 more. Rolling through the feet. All right, last one. Good, and down. All right, so we were in parallel. Rotate those feet out, okay? If you can, if it's all right with you, go ahead and bring your heels together in this position. If that doesn't feel great, you can separate the heels a little bit, all right? But otherwise, heels connected, roll up to the balls of the feet, press the heels down, and lift, and lower. So as we go up now, I want you to think about closing that seam between the legs. Even if you feel your thighs touching, actively pull those hip bones in towards each other. Even if you don't feel your thighs touching, that's okay too. You're gonna draw in. It's that intention you put behind the movement that makes the difference. Drawing the inner hips in for 4, 3, 2. Now see if you can balance on 1. Lift up to the balls of the feet, hold it. Lift up all the way through the top of the head, abdominals drawn in. It's okay if your heels are apart. Maybe bend your knees a little. And then lengthen those knees. Good. So this is where you might want to hold on to something or not. Challenge yourself. Good. Bend, and you can play with the range of these bends. Zip up. Intentionally draw those hip bones towards each other. Or even think about the inner hips through the glutes. Press inward to that midline. Can you go a little deeper for the last 3? Listen to your joints. And 2. Lengthen and lift. Last 1. Come all the way up and sink those heels down. Shake it out. All right, wider stance now. My feet are approximately turned out to the corners of my mat, all right? Wider than my hips, so I can take a nice deep stance. All right, let's go with hands on the hips again. Go ahead and lower down. And as you lower this time, think about pressing your thigh bones back, ribs closed, abdominals zipped up. Lengthen the legs, good, and lower. Let's add in some arms. Hug a tree arms is what these are called. Close in front, open. So even though we're moving these arms forward and back, you can keep your chest lifted, broad open collarbone. And again, push those thighs back. 3, 2, we're gonna stay down in that plie or that squat. Hold it there, get low. Arms open, lift one heel. Arms closed, drop the heel. Other side, open, close, lift, lower. Keep going, chest lifted. All right, last 4. 3, 2. Can you lift both heels up? Please give it 4 tries. Up, down, 3, 2, and 1. Sink the heels, rise up, good. Shake out those legs a little bit. Okay, so now going back to the feet directly underneath the hips, I'm gonna go with hands on hips for my balance. Feel free to shift your arms or switch up your arms. But ground down through that right foot, pick up your left leg. Good, extend it out, bend it in, lower it down. Other side, pick it up from the abdominals, lengthen out, bend it in, lower it down. Let's add on. Hands to the back of the head. We're lifting the leg. We're rotating the spine. While we're here, lengthen the leg, bend it in, turn back to center, lower. Other side. Lift, find that rotation. Take your time. Lengthen the leg out, bend it in, back to center, lower. Again, not for speed, but see if you can find that balance. And your leg does not have to be lifted high, okay? It could be barely off the floor, or maybe you have that range in your hips. Go ahead and crank that leg up. Good. Let's go for one more on the other side. And back to center, very good. Find that wide stance again. Okay, so we're gonna go back into that plie, hands on the back of the head. Pretend like you're between 2 panes of glass. You're gonna bend, bringing your elbow towards the thigh, back to center, other side. And center. And center, good. And center. So my elbows are wide, chest lifted, no caving in that torso. Last 4. Stay low in those legs. 3, 2, and 1. Back to center, lengthen through your legs. All right, so you can see I switch up and down, different positions so we don't fatigue too much. Okay, so little side view here so we can go back into our squat. Just a reminder, top of the head to the tailbone, it's one long line. Send your hips back. Draw your abdominals in, and then keep all of that. Shift one leg back behind you, okay? Then that leg is going to come forward and tap. Shift it back, bring it forward. Hands on the back of the head, shift it back, bring it forward. Just a reminder to kind of pay attention to our upper body here. 4 more. I'm not rocking through this leg, it's solid. 3, 2, and 1. Now bring it forward. Can you lift it off the ground? Find a balance. The leg we were just working, we bring it up. Extend it out, bend it in. Lengthen, bend. 2 more. Reach. Now let's do what we just did. We're gonna go down into that single leg squat, take it back, bring it forward, lift it up. Extend it out, bend it in. Good. So take your time in this. Putting the 2 exercises together, really working on stability through that bottom leg. Good. Try not to skip a step. Squat first, then the leg goes back. Bring it in, lift it up, reach it out. You do 1 more set, and your foot doesn't have to leave the floor if this becomes too much. And release. Let's do the other side, all right? Sit back to that squat. Feel free to shift your arms if that's better for you. So first we just stayed down and we went back and forth with the leg. So my hips are sitting back, abdominals get that feeling of hollowing out. Bring it in. No rocking in the torso at this point. 3 more. The whole foot is grounded on the floor. All right, here we go. Bring it in, lift the knee up. Extend it out just 4 times. Lengthen, bend, tall through the spine. Good. Now put them together. Bring yourself down to the squat, tap the floor. Reach it back. Bring it forward. Lift up tall, lengthen out, bend it in. Let's do that again. Keeping a nice upright spine as we do this. and abdominals pull in for support to help you here. Can you do 2 more sets? Sure you can. You got this. Lengthen out, bend it in, take it back to that squat, or that lunge I should say. Bring it back underneath you and stand it up. All right? Sounds good? All right, let's keep moving. So separate your feet hip distance apart. From here, you're taking your arms out to a T. Twist the spine, keeping your hips forward. Reach towards your opposite foot. Bring it up, back to center. Other side, twist, reach forward, bring it up, back to center, and twist. So the opposite arm behind you, you're high-fiving someone back there, right? My hips are steady. I press back, finding that rotation, lift in the twist, back to center. 1 more each side. And center. Very good. Okay. Bringing your feet back together. We're going to return back to that, sit back into that squat position. Again, keep some space through the front of your hips. So from here, I'm going to keep one leg stable again. Take the other leg, reach it out to the side. Okay? Bring it in. Reach it out to the side. Bring it in. Add in arms if you want to the side. Bring it in. Keep your weight back through the heel. Bring it in. Good. Out. Bring it in. Out. Bring it in. Last 2. And you know I'm going to add on to this. Last 1. Bring it in. Lift up to that balance again. Hold it. Bring it down. Open up to the side. Bring it back to center. Lift up. Abdominals engaged. Bring it down. Open to the side. Center. Bring it up. Take your time. Lower. Out to the side. Good. So a little speed skater lifting up. Little balance here. Nice. 2 more. It's okay if you're shaky on this. Last 1. Now hold it up there. Open your arms out to a T. Extend that leg out. Doesn't have to be long. Single leg circle for 4, 3, 2, 1. Change directions for 4, 3, 2, 1. Reach it to the side for 4, 3, 2, 1. Change directions there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Release it down. Yes? Okay. So I'm going to walk over just a little bit so I have space. Sit back to that squat again. We're doing the other side. So speed skater. So you brush that leg out to the side. This leg stays stable. Getting some lateral movement in here. Nice. 3, 2. Let's add that balance. We bring it up. You lengthen out. You lower down, right? Bring it in. Lift. Let's add in those arms. Lower out to the side. So hug a tree. Lift overhead. Squat. Good. So think of upright posture. 2 more sets. Lift. Last set. Lift. Hold it. Open the arms to a T. Extend out 4 circles. 4. Think of lifting from your inner thigh to draw that circle. Change directions. 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your leg to the side. 4 there. 4, 3, 2, 1. Change directions. 4, 3, 2, 1. And release. Lovely. Okay. So arms by your side. Chest expansion. We draw the shoulder blades back, open through the chest, work the shoulder blades together, okay? I'm not using weights today. This is a good one. We can add weights into the routine, but let's lift up to that 2-legged ball the foot balance, press the arms back. Shoulder blades draw together. Good. And then lower the heels. Press back, open through the chest. And then lower the heels. Press back, open the chest. Now, can you open the chest without popping the booty out or pushing the ribs out, right? Stay open through the front, connected through the front. Lower down. 3 more. 2. Good. Last 1. And lower. Send your hips back to the squat. Chest stays open the same way. Press back just like we did through chest expansion. Pulse the arms up. 7. So So going up against gravity now. No resistance, just feeling your upper back do the work. Gaze forward. 8, 7, 6, 5. Breathing. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it up. Nice job. All right, from there, take a big stretch up. Roll it down. Okay, so the only thing we'll kind of do on the floor, we're gonna walk it out, take one leg forward, one leg back. Good. From there, lift your hips up, straighten that front leg, lower down. So I'm going down to the ground. If you don't have that ability or you really want to stay standing, you can do this standing, just sending your hips back more than up, bending through that knee. Good. Last one. And let's go ahead and just switch sides right here. Other leg forward, lengthen, and bend. Opening through the hips, stretching the hamstrings a little bit. Last two. Last one. Good. Step the feet together. Heavy head. Take your time and roll all the way up to standing. From there, big stretch up. Take a side stretch over, reach. Back to center, and then the other side, big reach. Back to center, pressing your arms down. And thank yourself for taking the time today for this quick 15-minute workout. A little bit of everything, mainly focused on balance. Please be sure to let me know what you'd like to see on this channel. Definitely subscribe and share this with someone who may enjoy a quick routine added to their day. Thank you, and I will see you here next time. Bye-bye.